Sebastian from the Metal Gods Meltdown, and today I am joined by
Michael J. Miller of MJM.
It's great to be chatting this evening. You've just reissued your 2020 album. Can you tell us what can people expect from if they've not heard of MJM before?
Well, it's great, heavy, a classic melodic metal. We haven't really fell into the vein of new metal with growling vocals. We still kind of keep our vocals like vocals, real singing.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of heavy riffs and just great grinding stuff to get into.
I love the album cover, which is like very alien-esque. I'm guessing you like your aliens.
Yeah, we do. As you can tell with the lyrical content, a lot of it is about the curiosity that we probably all share about what is up there. Are we being watched? What's that thing floating in the sky, that light at night that's moving around? Are there aliens on Earth? The one song, Humanoid, is about aliens on Earth breeding with humans, making humanoids.
That's probably happened. It's happened.
Could be. We could be. We may know one.
I mean, we got Donald Trump. We got
Yeah.
But no. So obviously, you believe in humans. You believe in aliens. I've always thought like that aliens live at the bottom of the sea. You think that's a bit bizarre?
Well, I totally get you there. I've seen some great documentaries with film work that shows them off the coast of California, actually, coming out of the sea and launching like super fast, lightning fast. But some people managed to catch them because I guess there was a trail of a few of them exiting the sea. Yeah, so they could be down in the core of the earth too.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. If I was totally new to your band, I've never heard of you guys before, which track would you play me from MJM?
I'd probably select the first one on the album that it opens with, Treasure, right? But there's a number of songs I could play that I'm quite proud of and happy. Could It Be, or Humanoid, or Death Crimes. The album is really full of great stuff.
What made you decide then to re-release the album? Was it because of the COVID situation?
Oh yeah, completely. I mean, it's just really crummy timing the way it worked out. We have the album ready, and all of a sudden there's a lockdown. You know, a lockdown where everybody's being sent home. No one can go out. No one can visit. Even magazines that were going to be covering the release, they even shut down their production of the magazines, which affected our anything being published about us, right? So there really wasn't a lot happening. And even when a record company tried approaching radio stations about it, about playing the single, they said we're not even conducting normal meetings about new submissions right now. Just because people aren't coming into work, they're afraid, they're all staying home, and this went on for a year and a half, as we know. The album never really got a fair chance at being introduced to the world just because of the lockdown and COVID. Yeah, pandemic.
Absolutely, man. So now, once it's out, what's the plans tour-wise? Are you hopeful to even try and get over to the UK? I mean, there's so many bands touring at the moment. That's the problem.
Well, that's nice to know. Well, we're working on a southern U.S. tour right now, but hopefully our management company can put something together for the UK. We'd love to come over there. That's for sure. Yeah.
Have you ever been over here before?
No, we haven't.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Very
okay.
awesome.
So you're heading down to the States. Can you tell us then what's been your best experience playing live?
Oh, there's a number of them. I think I love when it's being televised and the crowd is full of metalheads with their leather studded wristbands, and you can see 1,000 people that are all at the stage going like this, just vibrating, and then you see that on TV witnessed that the crowd was going nuts over the music, right? That's
Absolutely.
that's nice. Yeah, yeah. Seeing that on TV is good.
So can you tell us then what's been your worst experience, or has there been too many?
Haha. Well, sure. There's always there's always been bad experiences. I think maybe one of the worst ones is where we had to bring our own production, but we were lacking crew and a sound man, and we kind of had to set up the sound ourselves and then get up there and play, and couldn't do much about it. Right? That was a drag because we could tell as we were playing that things were kind of bouncing off the walls and weird frequencies were happening, and making changes to the mix was we were already doing our show and we just had to do it the way it was. That was a bad experience.
If you could make up a super group of musicians, dead or alive, including yourself in the band, who would you have as your lineup?
I'd have John Bonham as a drummer. Jimi Hendrix would be my rhythm guitar player. And his bass player, Noel Redding, that would be a great bass player too. So I just picked two of the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Yeah, and well, that sounds okay. John Bonham and those two guys.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then as a keyboard player, I'd probably pick like John Lord from Deep Purple.
Awesome. Yeah, that would be hellish. That'd be hellish.
It really would be.
So, what would you say?
I think I missed the vocalist.
Yeah, he was vocalist.
Yeah, we need a vocalist.
Yeah, it might help.
Probably either Ronnie James Dio or Freddie Mercury. Dio's a little more metal, but Freddie Mercury had a great voice. Yeah,
he did. Did you ever over your years? Have you ever met? Did you ever get to meet Ronnie James Dio?
No, I didn't. I haven't, but I have met Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath a couple times. Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Great guy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Right. So next one then. Which song do you think has the heaviest riff of all time?
Myself, I would have to say that my all-time favorite classic is "Into the Void" by Black Sabbath.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a cool choice. That's a cool choice.
Yeah.
Okay. So going back to the album, how's it been released? Has it been released on CD, vinyl, cassette?
It's released on just CD and digitally as downloads.
Okay. Are the plans to try and get it out on vinyl?
I'm not really sure. I don't know. There are no plans right now because the whole streaming business has really put throwing a screw into sales. Just so many people are buying monthly subscriptions or streaming for free or whatever that we're working almost more on our online presence. Yeah. Granted, we're looking for another label at the current time. So you never know. They may get something different happening with sales, right?
Well, it's totally changed, hasn't it? It's just unrecognizable. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Just like there are no record stores, or there's very few record stores with actual product right now because everyone's buying things online. They're downloading.
But vinyl, the reason I mentioned vinyl was because it is making a resurgence. Yeah. So I'm pleased to see that.
Oh, me too. The warmth of a vinyl album, you can't beat it. It sounds better than a WAV file. Once it's on vinyl, it's got that warmth. I still like to put on some vinyl here and there, and you really notice the difference when really most of the stuff I listen to is online too, which has probably been turned into MP3s, right? Where it's squashed and compressed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, can you give me 4 words to describe MJM?
Hard rocking heavy metal.
Brilliant. Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Can he tell us why we should check out for?
I'd like everybody to check out 4 because it's a genuine contribution to the world of rock and metal that is worthy of the world knowing. It's not a bunch of kids who made a demo or who are not professional. We're seasoned professionals that make real music, and people that like metal should give it a shot. Dig it.
Brilliant. Okay, so it's 5 questions now, either or either. So the first one is small, intimate gig or festival.
Oh, I like festivals. The bigger the audience, the better.
Moose or bear.
um, I'd say moose.
Just don't drive into one. Yeah.
No, they're huge.
I heard. Yeah.
They're huge. Do you have any moose over in the UK?
We don't, but I've seen a moose in a zoo.
Yeah, well, we have them here in Canada, and they're if you drive into one, you'll hurt your car more than you'll hurt the moose.
Oh, I hear. Yeah, I remember Moosehead beer. Do you still have that over there?
They do. Yes, they do.
It
It comes from Moosehead. It comes from Nova Scotia.
Well, I haven't seen it for years over here. And actually, we used to have that a lot over here. It was a good drink, good pint.
Yes,
yeah,
love it.
Yeah. Okay. Saint, are you a saint or a sinner?
Well, I'm a saint.
Maple syrup or beer?
Depends what time of the day it is. I'll have my maple syrup in the morning with my pancakes, and then I'll have the beer later on in the day when I'm working on my rock and roll or partying. So I like them both.
Cool. And the last one then. So, who would you rather be stuck in a lift with, Justin Trudeau or Kermit the Frog?
Kermit the Frog.
Brilliant. All right, mate. Well, I want to thank you so much for your time and for releasing such an awesome album. Hopefully, we will catch you here in the UK. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
Sure. Everybody out there listening, please check out the MJM 4 album. It's made for you, the people, the fans of the world, and you'll be missing out on something if you don't hear it. So you should put that in your list of gotta hears and